Today we're going to learn how to find the last bell down for plain hunting on 3, 4 and 5. And this is one of the real advantages of A bell, that you can slow the ringing down so that you can really see which bell is actually ringing the last. So first of all, we're going to go for plain hunting on 3. So you go to the top, open file, select 3 bell, double click, and we've not got that many. So you double click on plain hunt on 3. It gives you 4 bells, and that's because it will always put an even number of bells on the screen for you. So bell number 4 is actually a cover bell. But because we want to use this for just watching and seeing the last bell down, we're going to get rid of bell number 4. So we go up to the top where it says 4 bells, and we're going to click the downward arrow and make it 3 bells. So we've taken that cover out. I'm also going to make sure it says 1, 2, 3 in order. So I'm going to double click on 3, and then it's in the right order. So when we're going to look for the last bell down, we could make it easier for ourselves and put the peal time at something like 4 hours. And what you can do is have it continuous. At the moment, if you started it, which what we do is we go to the button at the bottom here that says start. We can use this button that we have done for rounds, but if you click on start, it will then say go, and then you click on that and it will start the plain hunting. It will only do 1 plain course, and when it gets back to rounds, it will stand. So to get maximum amount of practice, you can go to options. No, hang on, you go to ringing. Hang on, you don't go to ringing. You go to ringing, sorry, and you untick the one that says stop at rounds. You go back and you can see it's not ticked. Okay, so it will continuously plain hunt to 3 until you stop it at the top here with the other button here. So I'm going to start the ringing, and so it will be very slow. Hopefully you'll be able to see quite easily the bell that's being pulled down last is obviously the bell that's last to ring. So hopefully you can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just how they're pulling down. Right, I'm going to go.
Go. Plain hunt.
And it starts now. Okay, 3 is still the last bell. Now 1's the last bell. 1 is still the last bell. Now 2 is the last bell. 2 is the last bell again. And then it's 3. And this will continue until you press either rounds here, or you can go to the top and click start, stop ringing, and it will just stop. Let's try now on 4 bells, plain hunting on 4. Double click on 4 to get it in the correct order. Again, we're going to slow down the peal time till 4 hours to give ourselves maximum chance of seeing the bells. And when you can do this really easily, you can then start speeding up the ringing gradually. Right, so I'm going to double click on plain hunt on 4. Plain hunt on 4 in the grey box. We're going to start it. And this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the ringing in between when they've all pulled down at hand stroke, when they've all pulled down at back stroke, and hopefully you'll then be able to see a bit easier then when the next stroke is happening, who's pulling down first, who's pulling down last. Here we go. And start. Okay, so 4 is currently pulling down last. We'll click go. Ready with a pause.
Go. Plain hunt.
So it's next hand stroke. Here we go. So it's the 3. Now, okay, so that didn't quite work. Let's just have a go at keeping going. I'll have to get used to this. There we go, so you can see that was the 1. I've just got to pause. You've got to pause it when you see all the bells pulling off. There we go. Oh, she's already gone. And then now unpause again. Whoops, she's gone. And then you can see. Let's try again. So you can see that 1, 3 and 4 have pulled off and now at backstroke, and so the 3 was the last bell. You can see the 3 was the last bell again. Oops. So the 1 was the last bell. No. Okay, now I'm going to stop it there. So as you can see, the pause button helps if you can time it really, really, really well. You have to wait until they all pull off and then press pause. Slightly more tricky, but hopefully even if it's continuous ringing, you'll still be able to see the last bell down because it's 4 hours. We're now going to go on to 5. It gets a little bit more tricky. Again, they've put in the 6, so we're going to turn the 6th bell off and just click here so that it's only got 5. Double click on 5 so that it's in order. I'm going to make sure it's plain hunt on 5. Double click on, so it's gone back to 6 again. So again, we'll just take it down to 5. Double click on 5. It's plain hunt on 5. Here we go. Going to make sure it's on peel time 4. Four hours. Near enough. Right, here we go. Start and then go.
Go. Plain hunt.
So who's the last bell down now? It's 5. It's still 5. Now it's 3. And there we have it. Okay, and it will go on continuously because we've done the not stopping at rounds. So hopefully you'll have a good go at that. Start with 3, then go on to 4, and then go on to 5. And gradually you'll be able to spot the last bell to ring. Then you can start speeding it up to more like 3 hours 15.